Hello everyone, this is Suresh from Azure ADB. Today our topic is how to use widgets in Databricks. So mainly today we are looking into how to generate below parameters using databricks.widgets.text. So mainly by using text type. So what we are going to get here is REST API URL and full table name. So extracting full table name like this in this format, like catalog name dot schema dot table name. And one more is extract catalog name from full table name. So this is our full table name format. So in this, how to extract only catalog name. And the second one is how to extract schema from this full table name. So first of all, what is the syntax for widget? So if you see in widget, so we have four types of widgets. So one is a text type, second is a drop down, third one is combo. Okay, so total four we have. So in this, today our video mainly dedicated to text type. So for text type, what is the syntax is? So we have to write dbutils.widgets.text. And inside that, we need to pass three parameters. One is what is widget name. So name equal to this one widget name. And what is the default value? So we have to enter default value here. And what is the label? What is the label? Label name of our widget. So first, before that, before discussing about this text, first we'll discuss about how to remove widgets. Why? Because see here, I already created some widgets here. So here I wanted to show you how to remove these widgets. So one is how to remove all widgets at a time and how to remove widgets individually. So first we'll see how to remove specific widget. Suppose I want to remove any particular widget. Suppose this API URL, this one I want to remove. So then you mention here that particular widget name. Okay, so dbutilities.widgets.remove and this API underscore URL. So that means it will remove only this particular widget. So next, second one is if I want to remove all widgets at a time, then dbutilities.widgets.remove all. So first I will show you how to remove single individual widget. So from among this, I want to remove this particular widget. So environment underscore ID. So here there are two options. One is by using like this dbutilities.widgets.remove and we have to mention widget name. So this is one way. If you run this one, it will remove this particular widget here. So I'm not added cluster. So now cluster trying to add here. So once a cluster got connected, so this particular widget going to delete this one. See here, now this widget got deleted. So there is a second option, manual way. Suppose I want to remove this particular widget, only this particular widget, then you can go to here on this icon, just click here. So here it will show you your parameter name, widget name, and widget label name, and what type of widget. See here, it will show you four different types of widgets. So currently our widget is text type, and that particular parameter type is string. So if you want to enter default parameter, you can enter it. So here is the option to remove the parameter. Suppose if I click on this remove parameter, so this particular widget get removed. Okay, so two options for removing individual widgets. So next we'll see how to remove these all widgets all together. So dbutilities.widgets.remove all. So if I run this cell, see here all widgets will get removed at a time. Okay, see now all widgets got removed. So now we will go to actual scenario. So before going to scenario, so I want to give basic introduction about text. So as per syntax, what we need to provide is dbutils.widgets.text, and inside that, first we need to provide widget name and what is our default value. So here I given empty here. So and what is your label name? Suppose if I run this one, so now our widget will get create here. See here. So our so since I given both as the same, it giving you single name. Suppose if I try to maintain different, this is schedule date, schedule underscore date. This is schedule space date. So if I try to run this one, see here, this it will get replaced. So here schedule underscore date. So that is this one, that is our widget name, and schedule date. So this is our label, our widget label, that is this one. And since I mentioned default value as empty, so here it came as empty. So now widget got created. So now I want to get this parameter, this whatever widget name is there, no, this parameter I want to get it. So how can I get it? dbutils.widgets.get method. So in get method, if you mention this parameter and if you try to run this, so currently it will show here empty because so we are given default value as empty. So suppose I will try to remove all this one. I will try to generate only this particular widget. See here, one widget got created. Now I will try to get this widget parameter. See here, since it is default value is empty, so here also it giving empty. Suppose if I enter some value here, suppose I will enter pan. And if I enter here, see here, here it will get update. That parameter will get update here. See here, pan. Okay, so next, here, what is the difference is, so here, earlier I given widget as empty value or default value as. So now I given some parameter. So now what I will do, I will remove all these widgets. So here, what I will do, I'll try to create this widget. So since I mentioned a default value here, while creating widget itself, that default value, it will select here. And now if I try to run this cell, see here, this parameter automatically coming. See here, this parameter, it automatically coming here. Whatever we passed here, a default value, that is, we are getting here. So why all these things coming every time is because I written code here. So to create these many widgets. So that's why it coming each and every time. So what I will do, I will remove this one. So now we will go to actual scenario. So before that, I wanted to show you how this text widget works. So with the default value as empty and with the default value as this one. So now if you go to our real scenario, so what I written here is, so whenever you run second time, no, this cell, so I given this one, widgets dot remove all. That means it will remove all the widgets. So here, by using text method, dbutils.widgets.text, and I given three parameters here. This is widget name and default value as empty, and this is my widget label. So since name is there, I will try to rename that one. So every place I will try to rename that. Otherwise, your name will be same. Or if you want to give same name, widget name and label type, you can retain same name. Otherwise, we'll keep same only. We'll try to maintain same name. So if you want, you can try this way. So as I explained initial, so you can see the difference if you give different names. So here what I'm trying to do is I want to create this many widgets here by using text method. So one widget is schedule date, second one is environment ID, third one is database name, fourth one is source table name, and fifth one is target table name, sixth one is API underscore URL, and the last one is injection type. So by using text method, so these many widgets will get here, create here. Suppose if I uncomment this one, if I do uncomment these things, and I will try to run only this much, only this text method. What will happen? It will create these many widgets here. Since I mentioned default value as empty, so all are created as empty except one. So database name for this particular one, I mentioned as this default value, that is sap underscore dev dot branch. So that's why automatically it coming here. So now what happened by using text method, widgets are created. Now what I'm going to do here is by using this get method, I want to uh, extract the values from these widgets. So for that, I'm using get method. So dbutils.widgets.get, and inside that we need to provide the widget names, widget actual names we need to provide here. So for each and every widget, I defined with one variable. Suppose if you see this schedule date, I defined with parameter schedule date, and environment ID I defined with parameter system ID. Maybe I'll rename this one as environment ID. So same thing, I will update here. Here I will update, and here also I'll update. So now what going to here is after defining as variables. So here I'm trying to print those values. So by using print statement, so I'm taking these variables here. So now what will happen? So if I run this cell, what will happen? First, it will remove existing all widgets. Then it will create these widgets. And on top of that, it will get all parameters. So all widget parameters, it will get here. Suppose if you see here, except database name, so remaining all since I given empty, so all are coming empty. So only this particular one I given. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm entering my API URL name. Suppose I'm entering as REST API, REST API. Okay, so next environment ID is I'm entering some value here. So this environment ID mainly, so it will vary depends on layer. Suppose if you are working in dev branch, dev layer, this number will be different. And if you are working in TST, this number will be different. And if you are working in acceptance, this number will be different. And for prod, number will be different. For each and everything, so we'll be maintaining different environment IDs here. Next, ingestion type. So I want to enter either full load or incremental load. So currently I'm entering as full load, and if you observe one more thing, so as soon as I enter the numbers, see REST API, I entered here. So as soon as I entered, see here it is updating. So as soon as entering this environment ID, it updated here. So I will show you one more time to easy understanding. See now full I deleted. Now if I click here, it will go here. So normally it should go here. See now it went out. So now if I try to remove this one, and here also it will go out. So, okay, so now REST API is given. So here it is updated. Now here I will give environment number. Just observe that 15346. As soon as I click on this widget, it will try to run this one. It will try to run this one, and this will get update here. So similar way, if I try to enter full load, and as soon as I click here, this cell will try to run and it will update here. See here full. And the schedule date. So here I'm trying to give today's date, 2025 8 and some 26 I'm entering. So if I click here, see here, this date will get updated here. Running now, see schedule date got updated. So table name, what I'm going to give here is suppose my catalog name. Catalog name is suppose I will give some PSP, some random value I'll give PSP underscore dev. So this is my catalog name. And next my schema is, suppose I assume that I'm working on bronze table, bronze layer, and my table name is, I will give something sales. Okay, so this is my source table, bronze. Next target name only, target table name is, so my catalog is same dev, and my target table name is silver, because I want to move data from bronze to silver, and table name is sales. Suppose I will give sales order. Okay, so this is my target table name. See, as soon as I enter, see here, now all are updated here. So through widgets, I defined all the parameters here. Now what I'm going to do here is, so my parameter database name. So that means database name is this one. So same thing I defined here, parameter database name is this one. So from this, I want to extract only my catalog name. So I want to extract only this catalog name. So for that, what I'm doing, so by taking this parameter, so whatever this parameter is there, I'm taking that, and dot split on which basis? Dot, because between catalog and schema, so we have dot. So based on split dot, I'm splitting. So that means now this is one string, this is one string. After splitting, I want to extract only 0 index. See, after extracting, this string is 0 index, and this string is 1 index 1. So, but I want to extract only 0. So that means I will get output as sap underscore dev. And if you see here, parameter, if I try to run this cell, and we'll see this one. So this same parameter, unity catalog name, so I printed here. Okay, so I printed here. So now what I will get here is, so my actual parameter database name is this one. So in this index is sap underscore dev. See here, so I'm getting sap underscore dev. So from catalog.schema, now I extracted only catalog name here. Only catalog name I extracted. And a similar way, I want to extract schema name. So catalog.schema. So in this, I want to extract only schema name. So that is bronze I want to extract. So same code I'm using here. So index, I'm changing only index 1 here. So if you see in this, after splitting, this is 0 index, this is 1 index 1. So now it will extract only bronze here. So next, what we are going to do is parameter database name. So that is parameter database name is this one, sap underscore dev dot branch, and on top of that, I'm adding dot here. I'm adding dot here, and I'm adding my source table name. So parameter source table name. So what is here? Parameter source table name, that is this one. So here I did mistake, like I supposed to give only table name, not everything. So here also same thing. So I have to give only table name. See here, after correcting it, updated here. See here, even bronze also not required, schema also not required. So only table name. Okay, so now what will happen? Parameter underscore database name. Parameter underscore database name, that is this one, sap underscore dev dot branch. On top of that, I'm adding dot here, string I'm adding. Then what will happen? Dot plus parameter underscore source table name. So what is that source table name? Sales. So what I will get? Sap underscore dev dot branch dot sales I will get here. See here, sap. So I need to run one more time because we updated these table names. So if you see here, sap underscore dev dot branch dot sales. So now this is the full table name. Next, how to create REST API path. So URL path I want to create. Suppose my URL path is actual path is this one. So here what I'm doing is, so in this only this portion up to my, so up to this portion I'm manually giving as a string type. For this string, I'm adding this parameter underscore system ID. So if you see here, this parameter underscore system ID. So this I supposed to change this one as environment ID because we changed their environment ID. So I'll try to run one more time. Okay, so to this one, parameter underscore environment ID. So what is that? This 15346. See here, up to my, we entered hard coded. Next, I given 15346. So this is what? This is my environment number. Suppose you consider this is for dev. If it is for TST, this number will change. If it is for acceptance, number will change. If it is for prod, this number will get changed. And additionally, parameter underscore API URL. So that is where is there parameter API URL. So that is this one. So for simplicity, I given as REST API, but real time it will be different name. See here, REST API is there. And on top of that, these things are given hard coded because whichever the environment, whether dev, TST, acceptance or prod, this is common. So for your REST API path, this will be common at the ending. So that's why I given this is hard coded. This one and these three I given hard coded because for all environments, this is common. So only change is this environment ID and API URL. So this how I'm getting URL prefix. So like this, you can use widgets to create URL path, full table name, and to extract only catalog name, schema name, or table name. So these many things we can do by using these widgets here. So that's all about this video. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.